It's time for GMA3, new reality.
People like me call me Dr. Wendy. Address me correctly, sweetie.
The Real Housewives of Potomac star Dr. Wendy Osefo and her husband facing fraud charges, accused of faking a burglary at their home. The reaction now. The science of you.
Here for scan.
Why more people are paying out of pocket for a full-body MRI. Do they provide more questions than answers? Becky Worley checked it out and asked the experts.
Baby, we were born to run.
And Jeremy Allen White is born to run, joining us to talk about playing the boss. It's time for GMA3.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is GMA3.
Good Tuesday to you. I'm Janae Norman. You're excited.
I'm Joe. I love that jam. Absolutely. The boss. I'm Whit Johnson. Rhiannon here. We're so glad to have you with us on this Tuesday.
Yes, and we love the boss, but we also love to save money.
Yes.
And we have some good news about a deep drop in gas prices, down more than 14 cents since last year. Gio Benitez is here. Of course, he knows all about the travel. He has a forecast that could give your budget a much-needed break.
Yep, looking forward to that. And Chef Carla Hall is here, showing us how to whip up a no-bake treat that you can make with your kids.
Sounds good. But first, the Real Housewives star arrested along with her husband and facing fraud charges, accused of faking a burglary at their home. Chief investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky has that story. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Janae. Wendy Osefo presents herself as a scholar, a professor, and a political commentator, but authorities in Maryland are now casting her in a new role, alleged fraudster. Reality television star Wendy Osefo and her husband are preparing to defend themselves against fraud charges. The couple accused of faking a burglary at their Maryland home so they could collect insurance money.
This place is a constant reminder of all of the accomplishments my husband and I have.
Though the Osefos flaunt their wealth on TV and online, investigators say they're steeped in debt and reported to police they were robbed while on a trip to Jamaica last year, claiming they found their bedroom and both closets to be ransacked and several designer handbags and jewelry had been stolen. Authorities were immediately suspicious.
No evidence indicated that anyone attempted to enter the house.
Police say the Osefos claim thieves stole 80 items, including jewelry, clothing, and shoes valued at more than $200,000. But court records say some of those things had been returned for refunds. And prosecutors say a search of the Osefos' home turned up at least 15 items that appear to be the same ones claimed stolen during the alleged burglary.
Diamond wedding band that they observed in a social media post that is when they started realizing that this was likely a fabricated burglary.
Court records quoted an email from Edward Osefo seeming to ask his wife to pad their insurance claims, asking if there were additional high-value items we can add to this inventory listing. The authorities making clear Osefo's fame had nothing to do with the decision to bring charges.
So I don't care if she's a real housewife, fake housewife, or whatever she is, we would have handled it the same way regardless of who she was.
In a statement from their attorneys, Wendy and Edward Osefo said they look forward to their day in court and otherwise ask for privacy as they focus on their family and the legal process ahead. The Osefos have not yet entered a plea. They're due in a Maryland court next month. Though not everyone takes the Real Housewives so seriously, the authorities are sure taking this case seriously. They say insurance fraud affects all of us because it means higher premiums for everyone. Rhiannon.
All right, Aaron, thank you for that. Okay, let's turn to some good news for travelers. Gas prices are dropping, and we've got an exclusive look at the travel trends for 2026. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez joins us. Who else would have an exclusive look at that? I'm so excited.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, this is good news. This is really good news. And so let's take a look at it right now because it's from Gas Buddy. The average price of gas nationwide, $3.02 a gallon. That could soon drop even below $3 for the first time in years. The price has dropped more than 6 cents over just the past week, more than 14 cents from a year ago. AAA says this is because of the seasonal transition from summer to winter grade. It's that summer blend. We're going into that winter blend. And the gas inventories are higher too. They predict that drivers are likely to see even lower prices in the coming weeks. And of course, we have Thanksgiving and Christmas just around the corner. So that's good news.
I know I'm going to date myself, but do you guys remember when we were kids and gas was 99 cents?
Right.
You'd see it on the big. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's almost under $3, so that's good. But tell us about this exclusive look at the travel trends for 2026.
This is really interesting, and this comes to us from Expedia and Booking.com, and they shared their travel forecast with us. So here's what to expect next year. It's something called slow travel, and it sounds real nice, where people explore the outdoors. They look for trips with farm charm, focusing on destinations that help them feel calm and make connections. We also have set jetting. That's also going to be very popular. They're traveling to destinations inspired by movies and shows like the White Lotus, but I got to tell you, that might cost you a little bit of money there because these hotels are expensive. And travel inspired by reading is a big trend, whether you go on a reading retreat or a so-called romantasy trip. So you're seeking out vacations inspired by your favorite romance or fantasy novels. So
I like the set jetting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the drama part of the White Lotus and that.
There's that.
That part you leave out of it.
And we have to say, because we're about to turn to Monday Night Football, that Gio and I were right. With who's
we picked the Bears.
We did, so we just had to rub it in your face.
Well, we are going to rub it in my face before we even get to Monday Night Football, but now we're talking about that big Monday Night Football doubleheader. This is including your favorite, the walk-off win for the Chicago Bears, and the hero kicker that got it all done in the nick of time. Faith Abube is here with all the biggest moments. Hey, Faith, how are you?
Hey, good to see you guys. My husband was one of those people who was up late last night.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the game.
Yes, and the Bears won. So. He's excited about that. But, of course, it was a long and exciting night for some fans. The Commanders hosting the Bears in rainy Maryland yesterday. Chicago starting the fourth quarter down by 8. Caleb Williams connecting with DeAndre Swift for a 55-yard touchdown, cutting the lead down to 2. Washington clinging to a 24-22 lead. But after the Commanders had their third turnover, Chicago gets the ball back. About 3 minutes left in the game, the Bears making them pay. Jake Moody, the new kicker, nails the 38-yard field goal with no time left on the clock, giving Chicago that thrilling win, 25-24.
This is the first year in a long time where it feels like it could be anyone's season.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there are so many good teams.
The Bills have had a couple surprise losses.
And
there,
the Eagles as well.
And go Falcons.
I'm winking at Brad,
Thank you so
our
much,
resident
Faith.
Eagle fan over there.
Still coming up here, Becky Worley checks out the new trend, choosing to have full body MRIs. So do they provide more questions than answers? We're asking the experts.
We're back now with our series, The Science of You. And this week we're looking at medical testing that you can choose to have and pay for. Becky Worley checked them out to tell us all about it. And this is starting with a whole body MRI scan. Becky, good to see you.
Hey, Whit, yeah, we're all just trying to be as healthy as we can, right? But the fear of some serious condition lurking inside of us has led many to whole-body MRI scans. Now, these are popular on social media, some people claiming they've saved their lives. They do cost thousands of dollars, though, and the question, do they alleviate our worries or create new ones?
Why are Kim Kardashian and Kate Hudson and other celebrities posing with an MRI? They're promoting full-body scans for early detection of health issues. To see for myself,
Here for a scan.
perfect. I contact Prenuvo.
Definitely want to do this, but a little nervous. Is there something I'm going to find out that I will wish I didn't find out?
They offer an enhanced screening with a whole-body MRI scan that costs $3,999, with the company offering 3 other options down to $999. A leading competitor, Ezra, has similar pricing down to 1 for $499. Now, these scans are not covered by insurance, and Prenuvo comps the full-body scan for me. It took about an hour.
Not too bad.
2 days later, my results are back.
So I'm looking at a scan of my brain, and there's a dot. Now I'm gonna go undoubtedly Google this and scare the heck out of myself.
All scans are read by a board-certified radiologist, but as part of the premium package that you pay more for, I have a consult with Prenuvo's Dr. Vikash Modi.
The good news is that the white spots themselves are not harmful. The white spots are indicative of past injury, but the rest of the brain tissue looks healthy.
Which is a relief. Reading these results without medical context was kind of nerve-wracking. I learned a few more things, mostly about my spine and neck, but the general takeaway is that they saw nothing serious. The chance of these scans detecting an issue that really isn't there, that's a concern for Dr. Matthew Davenport.
The risk of doing it is that the false positives dominate and you end up with negative health value. You end up generating a lot of unnecessary testing.
Do you worry that if someone gets a relatively clean bill of health from one of these commercial MRIs, that they don't do their preventative screenings for specific cancers like mammograms or colon cancer?
Yeah, that is absolutely a potential risk. These established screening tools we know save lives. You don't have that evidence support.
And he says,
people who undergo testing, imaging, there's a significant anxiety component that comes with this, a mental health component that comes with it.
the company tells us Prenuvo aims to give patients more agency and insights to proactively manage their health. We always tell our patients not to skip their regular screening exams. Our scans are a powerful adjunct to these exams and not a replacement.
What is the suggestion from medical boards about these commercial full body MRI scans?
If you look at every major medical society, it's very clear, don't do it.
What the American College of Radiology says is they do not believe there is sufficient evidence to justify recommending total body screening for patients with no clinical symptoms. Now, I definitely have heard of situations where people say these scans saved their lives, and then in other places where people wish they hadn't done it. They learned about things they can't do anything about. And we should note the equity issues. There is a real divide between who can afford these scans and who can't, guys.
Yeah, very important context in all of that. Thank you so much, Becky. We appreciate it. Coming up here, Jeremy Allen White tells us about becoming the boss in Springsteen. Deliver Me from Nowhere.
It's hard coming home.
Quiet can get a little loud. But that's, coming off the road has never been easy for you. Yeah. You just need to give it some time. It'll pass.
We are back now with that exclusive clip from Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. Jeremy Allen White is starring as the boss himself in the upcoming biopic, and he is joining us now from London, where he's getting ready for the London Film Festival. Jeremy, thank you so much for being with us. We're so excited to talk to you. This performance is already getting rave reviews. We know Bruce was involved with the movie, even on set sometime. You've talked about how it was kind of nerve-wracking, right? Talk to us about that experience.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I think, your first couple days on any set, it's hard to kind of find your footing, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with playing a real person and a living person, and someone as kind of beloved and well known as Bruce, and so I think I was really feeling that responsibility, in the preparation, and then even more so, seeing him around as much as I did, when we got on set, but ultimately I think he was such a great help and guide for Scott, our director, and for me. I think he really he kept us honest, and he was such a great support. Almost every day when I got home from work, he would send a message about a particular moment that he found telling or true to his experience at that time in his life.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that pressure's like with the boss watching.
Right there.
And by the way, you learned how to play the guitar for the movie, you learned how to sing, and Springsteen, of course, has such an iconic, distinct sound. How did you approach that role? How did you learn all of this?
I had a lot of great teachers. Vitro is a wonderful vocal coach who works with a lot of singers, and has also helped a lot of actors get ready for films like this. And I just worked with him really tirelessly. We got together 4 to 5 times a week for 6 months. My guitar teacher, J.D. Simo, same, 4 to 5 times a week for 6 months. A lot of time listening to Bruce. And I remember recording a lot of the music for the first time for the album Nebraska and in Nashville. And Bruce was so wonderful. He listened to the music. He told me, you sing very well, you sing me, but not like me. You're making the song your own, and I think he wanted that spirit to be carried, throughout the process of us us making the movie as well. You know?
You really do make it all your own. And Jeremy, you grew up not far from Jersey in Brooklyn, New York, where I live now. Everyone there is so excited for this movie. And I heard your family actually got to meet Bruce recently, and your mom had a pretty funny reaction to meeting the boss. Tell us about it.
Yeah, you know, my mom and dad, they're such big fans, as many are, and we had a premiere at the New York Film Festival, and my folks came. It was the first time they saw the movie, and afterwards, you know, they were invited to come hang out with everybody, obviously, and my mom met Bruce and kind of tried to string some words together into a sentence, but it didn't really work out that way. It was a lot of wells, a lot of ums, a couple half thank yous. And she kind of turned to me after Bruce walked away. He was so lovely with her, so present and like available to her. But he kind of walked away, and she turned and went, "Did I say anything?" And I went, No, not really, but you're very sweet. You know? And I think that happens for Bruce oftentimes. People kind of, you know, they turn into puddles around him. It happens.
Well, we are so excited for this movie. Thank you so much for joining us, Jeremy. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
And Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere is in theaters next Friday. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to GMA3.
And welcome back to GMA3. Thursday on GMA, former Bachelorette Katie Thurston will be in here sharing the latest on her stage 4 breast cancer journey.
And look what happened the last time Robin Arzon was here. A push-up, a plank off. Thursday, Robin and Jess Sims show us how to cardio train like a pro, not waiting until the new year to turn over a healthy
I want to know, what was the result there? Get to the bottom of that.
On Friday, we have Tony winner Kristen Chenoweth. We love her. She will be here taking us behind the scenes of her new Broadway musical, The Queen of Versailles. She is reuniting with Wicked composer Stephen Schwartz. Looking forward to hearing all about the new show.
Absolutely. Now to 40 Years of Pink, celebrating breast cancer awareness. And today we have the story of one man's journey living with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer and his mission to help others.
And we go! 44-year-old Zach Yarbrough is a strong, outdoorsy kind of guy. The last words you might associate with the dad of 2 are breast cancer.
It took me really by surprise, you know, being a former athlete, offensive lineman, a big outdoors guy. You know, it was one of the last things I ever expected.
Zach was diagnosed at age 38 in 2019. It's now stage 4 and has spread to other parts of his body. It's predicted that 2,800 men will be diagnosed this year, and because they have less breast tissue, it can spread quickly.
A lot of men are not aware that they have breast tissue, so a lot of times they get attention really late in the game, so they can be found with later stages of cancer.
I was swimming in the pool with my daughters in February 2019, and under my left nipple, I found a little knot. And not knowing anything about male breast cancer, that it even existed, you know, I just kind of thought it was a little cyst, didn't think much of it.
5 months later, it had grown to the size of a golf ball.
It all rapidly happened so fast, from the diagnosis to the surgery to the immediate chemo and right onto the radiation.
It was a devastating blow to the Florida native until Zach came across an old ESPY Award speech from legendary basketball coach and ESPN analyst Jim Valvano, announcing his V Foundation for Cancer Research in 1993.
Its motto is, don't give up, don't ever give up. And that's what I'm going to try to do every minute that I have left.
When he said, don't give up, don't ever give up, you know, it really inspired me. And it's kept me fighting every single day. I felt like it was more of a calling that I was diagnosed with this than anything else. And at that point, I knew I could make a difference.
Valvano's words have never left him. Zach had them tattooed on his left hand, and he's now working closely with the V Foundation, raising awareness for breast cancer.
If I would have known something earlier about male breast cancer, that it existed, I would have gone in and got tested earlier, and, you know, I wouldn't be in the stage I'm at now.
Zach receives chemotherapy every 21 days. He's never taken more than 3 weeks off. The past 5 years have been a journey, but his positive attitude is unstoppable.
You know, I think when your feet hit the floor every single day, the choice is yours, what kind of day you're going to have. But I'm a big believer, if we can have more good days than bad days, then, you know, you're going to have a great life.
More good days than bad days, and Zach's own message is simple: don't give up and don't wait. Nearly 3,000 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year, and this is a reminder that it can happen to anyone. Early detection can make all the difference. Rhiannon, Janae?
What a great message. Whit, thank you for that. Now to day 2 of our Deals and Steals Fall Festival. Tori is here with some perfect products to keep you cozy. We are starting with one. Tori, you gifted all of us this, I love mine.
I'm so happy to hear that. It's one of my favorites. It's Sunday Citizen.
It's so
and this
cozy.
This is their snug fabric. That one's a zip up, but we also have the hoodies, 2 different styles. That the fig color, it's cherry fig, and then this moss.
Cherry fig, yeah.
2 new fabulous colors for
Perfect
fall.
for fall.
But no matter the color you choose, just expect to it's like a blanket that you can walk around in, whether you're walking around just at home or on your way out, and they're 50% off and free shipping.
We see lots of people walking around the office with those.
That makes me happy to know. All right, you can put your pooch on what will become your favorite blanket with Sweater Hound. It's an incredibly great company, super artistic, where you'll purchase a voucher that you will then upload a photo of your the favorite photo of a dog. Their artisans will then hand draw that dog, send you a proof to be able to see it. That's Michael's dog.
So this is right here?
Yes, that one is
so
Enzo.
cute.
And then you will get this unbelievable blanket that will become a favorite in your home or in your recipient's home. You'll purchase the voucher today. You have then until November 1st to redeem it if you want to receive it for the holidays. Or, quite frankly, you could purchase the voucher and gift the voucher to a dog lover so they could choose their own. They could choose their own. It's beautiful, and it's 50% off.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Something else that's beautiful is a good night's sleep.
Absolutely.
Peachskin sheets we love because they keep cool sleep, hot sleepers cool, cool sleepers cozy, or either way, whichever way you want to say it. It's a very soft fabric that becomes, it's like a peach skin finish that becomes even softer with every wash. They also come in something like 40 colors.
This array right here is already so many different colors.
It's so many colors. So you can change your room by just simply changing your bedding, and it kind of gives a whole new vibe by the colors. We've got great not just bedding, but then also comforters, duvets, and then you got to just give a little.
This looks really comfortable.
This is so super soft.
I would live in this.
You would live in it when you're not wearing your Sunday Citizen. You live in this. Up to 75% off with peach skin sheets.
Good deal.
All right, so you know the kids toy brand Melissa and Doug.
Yeah.
So the Melissa of Melissa and Doug created Lifeline. And this is all about, I like to think like adult play.
Yeah.
And it's all about, these great sensory experiences. So obviously we have the diffusers, but then also there's something like this, sensory journal. It's just kind of like fun to touch. These right here are little grounding stones where then on the inside you get to put a little scent. Smell this one. It's nice. It's like
Is it a perfume? This is
orange.
good.
Nope, it's essential oils. We have their essential oil diffuser pens, these pencils.
Nice.
It's just really
Scratch
great.
and sniff colored pencils are fantastic.
Fabulous, fabulous. Everything here is 50% off, $10 to $20. Really great ones.
I love when we have candles.
Me too.
Love it.
Okay, so these are birthday candle, and you choose a name and a birthday. This one is for Sam Champion. Smell it though. I feel like it's got like Sam's aura.
It's Sam.
Right?
It's
It
Sam.
is. It's bright, it's cheery, it's fabulous. These Aura ones are really great too, without a name on it. I feel like this orange one, I feel like is very you.
Yeah. If I'm too much, go find less.
Yeah.
I also saw this one that says, I'm not intense, you're just boring.
Yeah, there you go. So these are fabulous. There's also a great anniversary book, and it's so spot on, and they're all half price. And then finally, while you continue to smell, Gel Pro, easiest way to prevent fatigue on your back, your feet, in the kitchen, or any high trafficked area. They're all made in America, and this is just heaven for your body, and 50% off.
And good patterns.
You got
Good
it.
stuff, Tori. Our thanks to you. We've partnered with these companies on these great products. You can get them at GMAdeals.com, or go ahead and scan that QR code right there on your screen. It'll take you there. And Tori is, of course, back tomorrow with more great deals. Coming up here still today, Chef Carla Hall is here with a fun no-bake treat that you can make with your kids. We are back now with one of our favorite chefs. Miss Carla Hall is here. She's also a best-selling author author, and her new children's book, Carla and the Tin Can Cake Party, just came out. Congratulations. Great to have you. Always great to have you here. So tell us about the book. It was inspired by your visits to your grandparents' house as a kid.
Yes, and my sister and I would go there every Sunday for Sunday supper. But then in the summers, we would go there for a longer time. And this is a time before cell phones when we were so creative. We would go out, we would create games. And my sister and I created a game called Dearie, where we would dress up in my grandmother's finery. And then we would talk like this. We're like, hello, Dearie. How are you, Dearie? You know, and I loved it. And then my grandmother always had like a lemon meringue pie in the freezer, and we would take that pie and just go off on walks. So this no-bake, sort of like an icebox cake, is sort of an homage to that.
Takes you back there.
Yes, to that pie.
And you can make this with kids. That's what's great. These are the lemon ginger tin can cakes.
Yes. So you eat the vegetables with the kids, and then you take out the bottom, and then you have like this whole little mold here.
I love that. So what do we do?
All right. So you have cream in front of you. So you're going to whip the cream to soft peak. All right? You're going to whip the cream to soft.
This is where it gets interesting with the heavy machinery.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, soft peak. And nobody really wants that on too long. Because the sound guys are like, cut it off.
Right.
All right. So then you're gonna make, this is the part that stabilizes the cream. We have cream cheese. We have lemon curd, store-bought, really super easy. We're gonna add in some ginger powder. All right. And if you have your, in here.
Oh, in there.
But that's okay, mix that up. And then now you're, okay.
All right. I clearly can follow directions.
No, that's okay.
There we go. Look, see?
See, there you go. You get it all mixed in.
You're here.
Oh, that's so good. I'm here for you. Now mix that up in there.
Okay, mix it up
now
in
you
there.
only have one.
I know. I'll put it back on.
So you're gonna mix this up. And then this is the part that stabilizes the cream. This is one of the secrets to Jenny's ice cream. So she puts the whipped cream, the cream cheese into ice cream, and then you mix that into the whipped cream.
Okay.
This stabilizes it. You know, I'm doing lemon. Y'all, how you doing down there, Whip?
I'm doing better this time, right? Yeah, first time I tried it did not go well.
So
but,
you mix this in, you fold it in.
Oh, and you prefer to just mix like this, or use the mixer?
Well, no, now you don't want to use the spatula, so it doesn't get overmixed. This is
you
so
gotta fold it in.
yummy.
Fold it in.
Folding. What are you doing right there?
Look at what he thinks he's a pro
No, that's good. It's folding.
okay.
It's folding. It's good. All right.
And Carla, why do you like the tin can? Why do you like to use the tin can?
Because it's a mold.
Yeah?
All of the fancy chefs do these molds, but we have molds right there in our kitchen with a tin can.
Right, exactly.
So in the book, I take a tin can and I press it into my granny's cake, making a mess. And this book is all about learning to cook with love.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we put in. We're all putting our love into it.
Okay, I have a lot of love right now.
It's in the piping bag.
Yep.
We have our cookies. We have our tin cans with parchment in it. Drop one cookie into the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're gonna pipe a little round of the cream. And then you're gonna go back with another cookie. And then you're gonna do cream. And then you're gonna do cookie.
Layer it up.
And then you're gonna do cream. And then you're gonna do cookie.
I got off to a rocky start, but it's looking
You
good.
are looking good. And then
coming
you're gonna
around.
finish with cream.
And Carla, while we're doing this too,
Yes.
also just wanted to mention too your podcast as well. You're back together with Michael Simon and Clinton Kelly. How's that going?
Oh my gosh. So y'all, we're calling it Chewed Up. We're having the best time. We are 2 weeks in. It's so great. So check it out on YouTube, wherever you listen to podcasts. You can see it on chewedupshow.com. You can go to, Spotify, you can see video, YouTube
So we
TV.
can get you there, but you also host several different shows.
Yeah, girl, I'm busy.
Good for you. Including the new season of Harry Potter Wizards of Baking coming soon on the Food Network.
It is so
Are
good.
fans just going to be enchanted by these young bakers?
They are going to be enchanted. They have 8 hours to make magic, and they are incredible. Let me tell you. They even surprised the judges. We're like, whoa. It is so good.
Oh, I
really.
can't wait for that. And okay, back to our cake though.
Yes.
After all the layers are done, how long do we let it chill
You
for?
put it in the
What do we do?
freezer. At least 6 hours. Just throw it in the freezer until it gets hard and feels like ice cream.
Okay, we gotta eat now.
Yeah, take it out of the pan.
Oh, that's it. And then we eat.
Yeah, then you
Here
eat.
we go.
Then you
Look how
eat.
easy that was.
You wrap it
And
out,
you can
you
get
take the
this
wrap
recipe,
out.
by the way, while we eat on GoodMorningAmerica.com. Carla's new children's book is out now. You can see her on the new season, as we just mentioned, of Harry Potter Wizards of Baking on Food Network. That comes out November 2nd. Coming up, Will Gans is bringing us the glam to ABC's Secret Savings. We'll be right back.
We are back now with ABC Secret Savings. Our favorite, Will Gans, is here bringing the glam, as he always does. Everything here is shoppable. Let's start with these incredible lights, right?
Yes, I'm ready for my close-up,
There
Mr.
you
DeMille.
go.
This is Zadro. These are fabulous mirrors that are gonna make sure that you never leave the house with any like errant, blush or foundation strokes. You're always going to look fabulous leaving the house. It's also great if you're looking to up your content creation game.
Yes, there's that too.
I love filming little videos in front of lights like these. They're fabulous because they change modes, so you have different
I love that.
And they are dimmable. These are also LED that are cool to the touch, which
so
is
they don't
great.
get hot.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
3 dimmable options, energy-saving LED bulbs, crystal clear, lighted vanity mirrors, and today everything is at least 25% off.
Ooh, love a good
The other
deal.
thing I would
And let's
recommend,
move
like-
on to our skincare so we can look good in the mirror.
Yes, this is Dr. Deness, okay? And so this is all about people who want skin tight, firm, and no fine lines, which
Yes.
I think is
Get it right, get it
every
tight.
person.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I have always said that, and so has Bubba Sparks.
Absolutely.
So the great thing about this brand is it has some of the highest percentages of advanced active ingredients in the cosmetics industry,
So that
which
means
is great.
it works.
It works.
Yeah.
It packs a punch. A lot of
Yes.
bang for your buck here. Serums, drops, toner, everything. 40% right now from Dr. Deness.
That's
40%
amazing,
off, yeah.
as is your
I like the
ability to recall
packaging,
Bubba
too.
Sparks on the spot.
It's always top of mind for me. Okay, we got to talk about
Butter
Butter London.
London.
Yes, this is a GMA viewer fan fave, a GMA3 fan fave as well. Feel
So
those
soft.
brushes.
Oh my goodness.
It's unbelievable.
Oh.
So the brushes are fabulous. So are the nail care lines. So this is chip-resistant color. We also have cuticle oil that will make it look like you got a manicure even when you didn't. All giving you salon-level manicure at home. We also have face, lip, and eye color. Savings of up to 75% off today from Butter London.
love that.
Okay.
Yeah, so good.
Wide array of things.
Okay, Sterling
bling. Yes.
Forever. So this is going to give you a little sparkle like the stars,
Yes.
baby. So what's great about Sterling Forever is that we have the earrings, necklaces, and rings, all with these bright CZ stones. We have styles that you can layer, just like this.
Look at these layered
Rhiannon's
bracelets.
going for the bracelet look.
What do you think?
We also have
Zodiacs, right?
the Zodiacs as well.
Those are beautiful.
Capricorn is here. What's your sign? I used to know
I'm a
this.
Sagittarius.
Sag.
Yep.
Okay, so both of you are coming up.
Isn't Jay-Z a Sagittarius?
So is Taylor Swift, so
Yes.
is Sarah Bareilles, so is Miley Cyrus, all the pop stars, lots of pop
Okay.
stars, yeah, are Sagittariuses. In case you were wondering, and that comes without a price, but the price on these today, you'll save at least 50% from Sterling
those
Forever.
are so cool.
Cha-ching. All right, and last but not least, we're making you look good and feel good from your toes all the way up to your hair. This is Style Edit Root Cover-Up, great for making you feel good and look good in between trips to the salon. So we have a
dab it on
powder
there.
like this, we have a spray, we have all options for covering up your roots, covering up your grays, helping with any spots that might be a little bit thinner than other spots, and it's gonna add the look of volume, which is always fabulous. We've got all the shades today at 50% off from the Style Edit.
And no one's
Good
ever going
stuff.
to know. It will be our secret.
Yes, it's our little secret, America.
America. We partnered with these companies on these huge savings. You can get them by scanning that QR code on your screen. And be sure to check out our very fun, very informative October special savings with more than 24 exclusive deals curated just for you. You can stream it now on Hulu and on Disney Plus. And we'll be right back here on GMA3.
Britney Spears also is there.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching.
Have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining us.